with me. Trying to get situated, y'all. Alright, there we go. There I am. Hey, Sharon. Good to see ya. Hey, everybody. Come on, trickle in. We'll wait a few minutes. I was kind of late because I was out voting, and I didn't expect, I guess it's a good thing, I didn't expect such a long line at the voting counter, so I was kind of rushed. When you come on in, tell me hi, tell me where you're from. I always like to see that. And y'all be nice. You be nice? Otherwise, you're going to have to go. All of you. Okay? Be nice. You flip around that way. We got everybody fussing today. Okay. What we're going to do is, I had to throw something together that was really quick. Hey, Billy. Hey, Monica. Okay. Something quick and easy. I've been wanting to try that, the ultra thin wreath, or the pancake wreath, as it's called. So the first time I did it, I wasn't really thrilled with it. So the second time, I watched a few more videos on it. So I thought I'm going to give it a try one more time. And if it doesn't work for me, it's out the door. Be nice. Y'all are awful. So I didn't have very many pictures from Wreath Makers Live, but let me tell y'all, if you did not go this year, which it was 900 people, it was 800 plus, but it was incredible. It was so fun. You've got to go next year. I mean, I'm already looking forward to it. I can't wait. The goodie bags themselves were worth the whole trip. And the shopping and I was actually a good girl. I only bought this box of ribbon, so I behaved myself. But the lectures, the business day was well worth the ticket by itself. And then we had 2 days of demonstrations. The first day was they decorated everything up, the front porch. They did it all up as fall, and the next day they did it all up as Christmas. Oh, man, let me tell you, I've got some great ideas. I'm going to take my wreaths to the next level. I cannot wait. I've learned so much that from what I was doing last week, looked like beginner wreaths compared to what, in my mind, I've got that's going to come out. So, with that being said, let's get on it. Hey, Lori. Hey, Kay. Crystal. Alright, so we got all the highs and howdy-doos. So, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to, like I said, it's going to be a pancake wreath. So, we're starting off with, look at that fussing. Oh my gosh. Just regular old poly burlap with jute. Not poly burlap. What am I saying? Jute poly mesh. Okay? And I cut this is 10 inches, and I cut it at 20 inches. The way I did my wreath form with it, usually I do 18 ties. This only has 12 ties. 6 in the middle on the crossbars, and then between the two, I placed 1. So we've got 12 all the way around. So that's going to save you on mesh, and it's going to save you on ribbons. I've got this sign. This is the sign. Well, howdy do. Come on, you got to go. Ooh. Sorry about that. This is the sign I'm going to use. I got this one at Hobby Lobby. It's just kind of plain, but I absolutely love it. The colors are just so pretty. So that being our focal point, I'm going to take Pee Wee McGee. You are just something. Come here. Ooh. You have to stay over here, okay? Stay. All right, back to where we were. No, you're gonna have to go. Goodbye. All right, brown and cream stripe, green and cream polka dots, which is gonna go like this. And then I'm going to, because I'm going to put 3 ribbons in each tie. So I've got 12 of each of these cut. Then I'm going to take, and I'm going to alternate a solid brown and a solid green. So I'll show you what I mean when I say I'm going to alternate them. So, simple wreath, not a lot. Oh, whoa, dude. Not a lot, but I think it's going to turn out really nice. All right, come on, PB. You can't be up here, darling. Here, I'll put you back there. Okay, so we got all our mesh cut. And when you do the pancake wreath, you start on the outside. I'm not going to win this war with you today. I could just tell. You got to go. One. I am so sorry, y'all. Usually he's not a problem, but today, since I've been gone, they've been following me everywhere I go. Okay. I'm just going to have to start shutting the door. Crazy. Hang on a minute here. All right. So we're going to take our 15 or 20 inch and we're just going to ruffle it. Just going to ruffle it right up the middle. And we're just going to drop it right in. And twist it off. Now the secret to this is to overlap them. So you want to make a full circle with them. So you just want to overlap and you want to make sure that the mesh is down, facing down. Okay? Something just like that. It almost looks like a big hibiscus flower. Y'all, I met some really, really neat ladies out there. There was everything from fully experienced to, I sat next to the first day to a little gal who never even had a business. She's never even sold a wreath. She's only made a couple and thought she might be interested. So there was everything, the entire gamut. But when I tell you, I was inspired. I just sat there. I took probably a half a notebook of notes. And if I apply half of it, it'll make me look like a genius. Okay, I'm just gonna fold these over and down. Perfect. And this is just a regular old Dollar Tree wreath that I used, wreath frame. I have been running ever since I got home. I left Sunday because I knew we didn't get out until almost 6 o'clock on Saturday.
I'm not sure.
Until 6 o'clock. So I knew I didn't want to drive home, which is 3 hours for me at night. That's just too much. So I spent another night, which was good because I needed it to pack and get organized and whatnot. And then drove home on Sunday. And of course, you all know how this goes, that when you're gone, your husband finds little projects he wants to do. So he had quite a few of those going on. And I was only gone for 4 days. But I guess he was very helpful. We just did I have a half wall in my kitchen, and we just made it into a chalkboard wall, with chalkboard paint and stuff. So he went ahead and did that for me. And I do have to say he did a great job. But you can imagine the mess that comes with it. So this today is actually the first time that I even thought about wreathing since I got home. I'm just tying these on. We're doing the outside first. Hey, Jonna. Hey, Barbara. Yeah, kudos to the hubby. Awesome. Next year, I have no idea where the convention is going to be. I've got a sneaky feeling, though, it's going to be in South Carolina. Because Damon lives here, or lives in New Orleans, and that's where they did it. They did the first one in Dallas. And Julie, who's the co-host, I guess, lives in South Carolina. So I got a sneaky feeling that that's where the next one's going. Getting back to Wreath Makers Live, they fed 900 people lunch every day. They had snacks for everybody. It was, the Sheraton Hotel pulled it off. They really pulled it off. Get out of there. Hello. No. Alright, last one down here, and then once we finish the first row, the bottom row, then you go ahead and you start layering on your ribbons. Before you put on your top row of mesh. Down and around. Okay, and that's what we have first. Here's our first row. And it's still, you can still kind of see through it, but once we start getting the ribbons and the extra row on there, you should not be able to see through the wreath. And then plus with our sign being so big, that's going to cover a lot of space too. So, and I just noticed I did not even dovetail these. So I will go ahead and do that real quick. I made a really good friend out there. I don't know if she's watching or not, but she's from Georgia. And such a nice gal. I think we'll be friends for quite a long time. And that's what it's all about, is finding somebody you can relate to, and it makes a world of difference. To having that person out there you can bounce things off of and whatnot. And her name is Connie, and she has, her little wreath shop is called, oh, hang on now. Let me think. Sugar Britches. So definitely, if you get time, go check her out. The mesh was cut, it's 10-inch mesh, and it was cut at 20 inches. Y'all, I can barely walk in here. It is so crowded in here, but I'm gearing up for Christmas, so I've got a lot of my Christmas stuff coming in, and trying to get organized. And I have some craft shows coming up, so you've got to get prepped for those. But look at these little elves I got from Deco's Designs. Aren't they cute? They're little elf hats, or, well, I guess they're gnomes. Gnome elves, maybe? Anyway, she was there with lots of stuff. You know, her spiders and all her goodies. So it was fun shopping. And the weather in New Orleans, of course, you know, New Orleans is always fun. And I think I got more of a kick out of a bunch of the folks there had never been to New Orleans before. So Cafe du Monde was a huge hit with everybody. Of course, Bourbon Street. The day I went down Bourbon Street, it was stinky. Ooh, man, it stunk. It's like it needed a big old storm to come up and clean it out. Oh, it was awful. It's kind of embarrassing, actually. Alright, there are just 6 of these little ones, 1.5 inch. So it won't take me but a minute. Y'all know I usually have this done, but this wreath is not going to take us a full hour to do. It's going to be quick. And it'd have been even quicker had I had my business done. And no interference. Any questions? Oh, cool, Monica. Hey, listen, people are buying already. Christmas season is amongst us. People are shopping. My poor little Etsy store has been so neglected. I haven't had, I mean, I've heard nothing but crickets out of it. But in all fairness, I haven't done what I'm supposed to do with it. So, coming back, like I said, I'm revitalized, I'm refocused. I'm gonna really step it up and get going. Okay, so, like I said, we're gonna take one of the brown, one of the green, and then since I have the brown on top, I'm going to take a green again. I'm going to put them all together. Fold them in half. And scrunch it up. And tie it in. Now I'm going to do one up, one down. I'm going to do the opposite over here on this side, and then leave the green in the middle. So that's how it looks. Not bad. I'm going to leave that open because I'm going to be putting in some raffia, but I'm only going to be putting in, on the outside there are 6, so I'm only going to be putting raffia in 4 of them, and that's because of our sign. There's no point in putting it because the sign is going to be covering 2 on each side. So now we'll do the brown on the bottom, the green in the middle, and the brown on top. Couple twists. Now I'm going opposite because see I had this the polka dot coming down on this one, so I want the polka dot to go up on this one. Polka dot. I just love this green and cream. So see, it almost looks like we have different ribbons. And the coverage is really, really good. Now we'll move on to the next one. Whoopsies. Okay, what did we do? Brown, green, so we need to go green, there, and green. The ribbons are from, let's see. I'm guessing this one, the brown is from Craft Outlet. Usually, here's a tip for y'all. Usually when I get my ribbons in, I will put, of course I have to figure out how much it is a foot, but I usually put who I got it from on here so that when I'm out of it and need to reorder, I can go straight to either Craft Outlet or the Wreath shop or whoever. This one I think I got from Deco Exchange. These 2 I got from a local buyer. She had a craft supply business, and she went out of business, so I got it from her. And this one, believe it or not, I got it at Old Time Pottery when down in Mobile. So that's where they're coming from. Hey, Roxanne. And I cut, oh, I didn't even tell y'all, I cut the ribbons at 13 inches. For something this short, I would have usually have done them at 12 inches, but with the sign being so big, I wanted to make sure that I had the ribbons coming out to the outside. Yeah, I just love how that looks. Looks good. Really nice. We're going to have good coverage on that. Alright, so bottom. Nope. Did that wrong, didn't I? So we're going to do... My mind's trying to play tricks on me. Y'all, I finally got a ceiling fan in here with a real light. So I'm not dying anymore. It's the little victories. Oh, this looks so good. Very happy. Happy, happy, happy. You see how it's doing? How we're getting some pretty good coverage, and then we'll come in and we'll be putting another ruffle on top of that. So that's why you want to make sure that you get this down first. Hi, Doris. Glad to have you today. I know I didn't send out a notice, a bot notice or anything like that. Like I said, I have been running way behind today. Green up, brown down, green in the middle. Brown up, green down, green in the middle. Okay, one more. Thank you, Peggy. I appreciate it if y'all share the love for me. Spread the love. Okay, so that's green, so I've got to go brown. So we go brown on the bottom, and then a brown on top. Make a ribbon sandwich. And we do green up this time, brown down, brown in the middle. Just beautiful. Okay, now let's go ahead and kind of make space there. Now we're going to take the rest of our mesh, our 20-inch mesh, ruffle it right up. Drop it right in. Come on, baby. And you're just placing it right on top of everything that you've just done. You still want to make sure that you overlap the edges. And we want it to kind of fold over. So we want it to lay down because we want the look we're going for is a flatter wreath. Still with all the bells and whistles on it, but just kind of flatter. Okay. Half an hour in, I best get on it. Kick her into high gear. You having a nightmare back there? Sounds like it. Okay. Fold them down. Perfect. And of course you're going to have to resituate your ribbon, but that is okay. There's no right, there's no wrong. Just however you like to see it and lay it on there. Digging for the next one. wish my comments would stay up on Facebook. I just cannot figure out how to do that. Driving me nuts. Drop it right in on top. And they call this the pancake wreath. This is from Melly Mel. This is her technique that she came up with. She lives up in the north. So up there, they have screen doors or storm doors. So they don't have a lot of room to put big fat wreaths between two doors. So she came up with this method for her customers, and it has really gone pretty good. I'm thinking this method, you could use this for like dorm rooms. You know, if you have a young one going off to college or something, that they can hang this on a dorm door. You don't want one of those great big huge wreaths on the door. You could use that. Dropping it right in there. Looks like it wants to rain outside. All right, we got 2 more to go. Down. I sure do love this green. This is it's almost like a mossy green. Beautiful. I don't know why that one just does not want to cooperate. So we're going to cheat and we're going to flip it over. There we go. All right. Last 2. Trying to hurry, y'all. Same thing. Now we're going to go back and put our ribbons in. Once again, we did 12 of these, 12 of the brown, and then we did 6 of these brown, the small brown, and 6 of the small green. I do too. The fall colors are just, you should have seen the designs that they made. I can't post pictures of them, but oh, they were just beautiful. I learned how to do mailbox swags, which I've always wanted to learn. I even had a couple requests for some orders last year, and I had to turn them down because I didn't know how to do it. Now I do. So I'm excited about that. My husband's not going to know our house. But it's exciting, you know, when you can make your own home pretty. I did not cut enough green for some reason. Yes, I did. I like this 3, usually I do 2 ribbons, 4 ribbons total, 2 on each, but I really kind of like this, doing the 3 ribbon set. Kind of like it. Now this wreath has got some pretty good thickness to it. It's hefty. What are you saying? Are you talking? Are you talking in your sleep? That, my friends, is Callie Mae. She's the boss. Two more to go. 2 sets and we're good. Alright, where'd that green go? Y'all are quiet today. Everybody's got a million and one things on their mind, I'm sure. Can y'all believe it's August already? Before you know it, we'll be ho-ho-hoing it. Alright, last set. Going in. Then we get to put the sign on. And I'll show you how I do that because I did not do it yet. Didn't hook it up. And this wreath is not going to have a bow on it. Oh, surprise. I've gotten to where I like putting bows on all my stuff, but doesn't need it. Less is more. Okay, so there we go. See what you think. See, it's got pretty good coverage on it too. So if I hang it on my wall, yeah, you can't see through there. So we have our sign, and I kind of want my sign to go straight up and down. So it is the focal point. So I'm going to find the top here and the bottom one here, and that is where I'm going to put my sign for the top. Okay, so everything else will come out to the sides of it. And that'll come out to the bottom. So I know I need right there on the top and the bottom. So the way I do that, grab my staple gun, and I bet I didn't grab any. Need to grab a couple pipe cleaners or Chanel stems, however you call them. And usually if this was thinner, my staples are bigger or longer than the thickness of this. But I'm safe doing it up here because it's thicker. Otherwise I would take what I call a tongue depressor and cut it into thirds and then stack it and then staple it. But we are good here. So I'm just going to put a couple staples in it. And we're going to twist it. And I know that's not coming off there now. Okay. Put that away. Make sure there's no questions. Hey, Ann. Hey, Valerie. Thanks, guys. Okay. Now, I said that I wasn't going to do that, so let me cut these off. I'm just cutting off the Chanel stems up at the top at the bottom. Make sure they're nice and tight. Sorry, guys. Usually I have the do not disturb on there. Alright, and now we're just going to take them and poke them down under. Hide them. Because we won't be needing them for anything. Okay, perfect. Now, I'm going to thread this on through. And I'm just threading it straight on through the mesh. So it kind of has to go through a few layers. And it doesn't want to go through easily. Yep, there's one. Now try and go on the other side. There it is, there's two. Kind of pull it right down there. And temporarily just quickly screw it in there in the back because I can tell it's too heavy already. So I want to kind of pull it up. We just need to hold it in place for right now till we can get through. I can tell you I'm already liking this one better than the first one I did. Much, much better. Come on, baby. Work for me today. Oh, there we go. There we go. Whew. Man, who'd have thought Wreath would make you work up a sweat? Crazy, eh? little fat fingers. Whew! Got it. There. Loosen up this side a little bit. Give it just a hair of slack. Almost like it's just sitting on top. We know it's not going to go anywhere, and I'll show you here in a second. We're going to do the shake test just to make sure. Yep, not going anywhere. Now, let's fix our ribbons down here because we got them covered. And up here at the top. Perfect. And that's almost maybe just a little too slack. Okay. Good. Now, here's our 4 that we had on the side. Remember those? And take these ribbons and we're going to kind of flex them out a little bit. Because we put ribbons on there, we want our ribbons to show, right? You kind of want to cut up the planes. Let them flow over. Doesn't matter. Looks good. I'm liking this, guys. I'm liking the look. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Nope. Let's go that way. Nope. How's that look? I like it. I got the sign at Hobby Lobby. All right, now we're just going to put just a touch of raffia in it. And I mean, when I'm talking about just a touch, I'm talking about really just a touch. I've got this green raffia, and I have some cream color raffia. So I think we will try see if we can make this work. That is probably going to be enough for everything. So we'll cut that. Take that over there. What a mess. What a mess. And you know, this is not even real raffia. What this is Dollar Tree. During the summertime, they have little hula skirts. This is the hula skirt, just cut up. Grab a couple green. And I know this is way too long already for what I want, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to tie it in there and then we'll cut it off. it's so cute. Alright, we'll do a little bit more green in this next one. And just a couple. Thanks, Linda. It's just something simple, you know. For a while there, I was thinking about. I think I was overthinking things for a while, and this is just perfect. But I'm really excited to show you guys, like I said, some of the things I learned. Oh, this is, oh my gosh. I can't wait to take pictures of this. You can see how long it is? That's where the hula skirt comes in. And just grab it. And you cut it. Grab a few pieces of the green. Get those in there. I'm just tying it in the same way you tie in a ribbon. I'm gonna have raffia everywhere. But I love it. I love the look of it. All right, let's tie it in. All right, now we'll cut these stems off. Bend them down. We're just about done, y'all. Just need to tidy it up. And I'm going to leave the beads on there just for a little extra touch. It's just this, it's just so simple. It's perfect. I'm thinking I might hang this. This could go in your interior, inside your home, in a bathroom. Well, gather here with grateful hearts in the bathroom. I don't know. I guess you'd be grateful if you had a bad day. Anyway. Oh, that was awful. Oh, you can do it, Sharon, I promise. It's not that hard. Like I said, the first one I did not like at all. I didn't even list it. I didn't care for it. This one, I'm really liking it. Okay, so let me show you what we have. Like I said, remember we didn't put any raffia up here in the bottom, and I think that's perfect because it'd be too much. But that's what we have. Love it, huh? It does. It looks so good. I'm really, really impressed with it. And it took half the mesh. Instead of 18, it only has 12 ties in it, so you're saving on the mesh, you're saving on the ribbon. Well, you're actually using the same amount of ribbon, just different ribbons, because I use 3 in each. But I do like the technique of using 3 different ribbons in here. I may try this one, see if I can't find something with a little bit more orange or some fall colors or something, and do that. But I absolutely love it. Thanks, Sharon. Hey, Nona. Yeah, I really, really like it. I guess I'm kind of fuzzy in there, but hey, listen, I'm going to get me a Mevo, and it's going to be much, much better, much clearer. So, there we have it. That's today's project. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. I like the big polka dots too. I am looking for, I want to get the big polka dots in, I've got the blue, I've got a light green, I've got some black and white polka dot. Look at that. This is what I got at at Wreath Makers. Got a few minutes. Let me show y'all what I picked up while I was out there. Look at that. That's going to be a pretty Christmas wreath. Got some lobsters or crawfish. Look at that. Pumpkin. It's a cream canvas ribbon with green pumpkins. That would have even gone good on there. Let's see, what else we got? Black and white polka dots. I got some red and blue because I got to make some Ole Miss wreaths. That for fall. That would even go good. Might be on something, y'all. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this ribbon, but it's really kind of got filigree and stuff on it. But I just loved it because my favorite color is orange. Just sometimes you just got to have it. Navy blue polka dots. Orange polka dots. Well, hello, Pee-wee. Are you back again? Some witch ribbon. And some Alabama ribbon. But I got tons and tons of signs. Y'all want to see the signs I got or no? Are you bored? Give me some. No, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Let me show y'all the signs I got. Y'all, they had some green canvas ribbon with the white pumpkin, and I wanted to grab it, but let me tell you, you know, on TV, and I forget where it was, but it was at the bridal store for the wedding gowns, and they'd open up the store and all the women would rush in there. That's what this was like. I mean, people were pulling out of each other's hands. It got unruly. What color is the brown striped ribbon I used? This right there is, it's kind of a brown, tan brown with a cream color in it. And I think I got it at Deco Exchange, but here's the number for it. No, no, no. It's item number RG1781C5. So, okay. Let's show you some signs. Everybody got one of these, a Unique in the Creek board that was sitting on their table. That's awesome. Got this sign in my swag bag. I don't trust you. Oh, you little bud. Okay, so these are the signs that I bought. Ugh. From Jane's Front Door Decor. I had to get the vintage. Vintage is going to be big this year, y'all. Vintage is in. This was from Jane's also. Had to get that. I have some ribbon here that I have been trying to figure out what to do. Let's see if I can find it real quick. I probably can't. No. But this ribbon is going to go perfectly with this, so I'll show y'all that. Also from Jane's. Look at that sweet little thing. Of course, you got to get the pumpkins, right? Okay, these came from Wreath, and Wreath doesn't even have a Etsy shop or anything yet, but y'all, her artwork is incredible. She has made, Google it up on mannequin heads, or go out to look at Babam wreaths. Wreath has been painting those mannequin heads that the wigs sit on, and they're using them in wreaths now. So check it out. Okay, look, my little Santa Claus, and they're all hand painted, individually hand painted, and it's got texture to it. Love my little Santa Claus. And I got me a gnome. Gnomes are big this year. Hey, brother. Look at that Santa Claus. I cannot wait to put that on a wreath. That is going to be gorgeous. And in my kitchen I have roosters, so I thought I'd get me a rooster sign. Yeah, it was a gnome Santa. Yeah, gnome Santa. Isn't he cute? And let's see, what other signs did I get? Oh, I got some pumpkins, velvet. They're not really velvet. Well, maybe they are velvet, but I got a bunch of pumpkins, different colors, and I just love them. I'm going to use these three together, I guess, and these three together. But they're soft and squishy. They're really nice. These came from, who did they come from? I can't remember, but when I go back and answer all the comments and stuff, or acknowledge the comments, I'll put it in there who these came from. But these are nice. All right. And I think that's it. Like I said, I didn't do a lot of shopping out there. I was trying to behave myself because I knew my husband would get on to me. But I did get these elves from Deco. So I got those. Let me show y'all. I went to the home store today. Yes, I think it was Claudia. I went to the home store. And this little guy's going into a wreath. Love him. Look at my little skeleton witch girl. She's going in a wreath. And look at this guy. This was only $25. No, wait. $25. He's going on my buffet table for my decorations. I just absolutely love him. He's huge. No. You bad, puss. You're bad. So, alright, gang. Well, I guess he's letting me know that I'm not paying him enough attention, so I suppose I should go. So anyway, I appreciate y'all hanging with me today. I hope you go out there and you try these pancake wreaths. If you do, send me a picture. Let me know. how it turns out for you, because I really, really like it. I think it turned out well. This is just so easy, and look how thin it is. Easy to put on a door. So I am absolutely loving it. So anyway, one last look. I'll take some pictures of it. I will have it posted in my Etsy shop tomorrow. I've got lots of work to do in my Etsy shop, so y'all hang with me. But anyway, I just want to tell you thanks again for joining me today, and Pee Wee, and Callie Mae. We always appreciate your company, and we know there's a lot of people out there that you can watch, and I feel real special that you come and watch me and share some time with me. So anyway, I will see you guys next Tuesday for sure, if not sooner. I'm getting the wreathing bug again, so may have to do something quicker. But other than that, I will see y'all Tuesday. Y'all have a great week, and like I used to say, be kind to one another. I'll see y'all soon. Thanks. Bye.